Step into the ring. Choose your fighter. Captain Falcon.
Alright, Baddy Smash, welcome back to Baddy Smash Week 5. I am AJ0, we're here for Salvo versus Lars, yodeling in the Meadow Hill, and I am here with the one, the only Chai. Chai, how are you?
I am doing great. We are already starting with some high-stakes matches. These are both 2-0-1 players. If they lose this one, they're on their last life.
Chai, this game has gigantic implications, not just for these two players, obviously, but for you and me, actually. Because if Lars goes on to win this game, I'm going to get my little cheeks clapped by Alphameo in the next round. But if Salvo manages to pull this off, it's you and me in the 1-1 round, baby. And it is not looking good for me right now.
I'll be honest with you, it would have been pretty bad for you either way. Much like it's bad for Salvo right now, if he doesn't make it back.
Oh!
He does!
Absolutely clutched out from Salvo with the full tip of the recovery. This is a really bad match, dude. I was worried the second I didn't see Luigi. I'm still worried. We've gotten 3 stocks. We're not even 60 seconds in.
I kind of get it from Salvo too. I mean, do I agree with it? No, but I believe Luigi can get his combos in the beginning of his grab throws armored through from Bowser, so this might actually just be a strategic way to die from Salvo.
Yeah, but an absolutely dog shit game from Salvo there. To be honest, looking like he has no idea how to play Lucas. He was playing Lucas like he was playing Luigi. You're Lucas. Don't keep bowling in the Bowser's face. Get to range. Zone him. What are you doing?
I mean, I think I can kind of relate to chat right here. Did you see the flash on that, where you got hit by that forward smash as he had though?
Whatever the hitbox on Bowser's shoulder, yeah. Oh man, disaster of a game. That's the Salvo we all know and love. That was wow. Chai, you asked me like a moment before we went live how high energy I was feeling, and if the answer wasn't high like always, it sure as hell is now. That was just a clown fiesta of a first game.
I don't even know, like, if you were to ask me to recreate what just happened there, I couldn't tell you. It just kind of ended in a flash, a really sad, disappointing, Salvo-esque flash. And not even a PK flash, just a bleh.
I feel like there has to be a swap back to Luigi after this one, but it's also Salvo, so I'm trying not to put too much traditional analysis into guessing what Salvo's going to do. But man, like, there's a point where when you're rattled and you start like playing off your game and you're not on like your main, it really shows. And that's what I saw out of Salvo that game. He just looks like as soon as he was a little shook, it was like, oh my god, back to my habits, get in his face, try to 0 to death, and oh my god, I'm not Luigi.
I mean, it doesn't help the fact that I definitely agree with you, AJS. It's the fact that he also is playing against a heavy too. Those heavies, they are not forgiving. You mess up, you die. So like, definitely, if you're gonna be in a rattled mindset going into it, the start of the game, knowing whether or not you're gonna succeed with this other character, as someone who's lost picking off characters against heavy players, I know this all too well. This is the reality you live with. Do you think he brings back that Luigi?
I think so. That was I mean, one very fortunate recovery away from being an even bigger disaster of a game. Remember, Salvo like saved that stock after he got tossed down into the blast zone. I mean, he held out of that stock by the skin of his teeth, man. Like, this game could have been more one-sided. I would say that was actually a lucky game for Salvo in terms of catching breaks. And it looks like he will, so we are going to get the mains here. And we'll see. I would say it can't go worse, but I've watched Salvo for long enough to know anything is possible.
1, go!
Alright, and we're going on to Final Destination. Not a bad counter pick against Bowser. Bowser does get a lot off of platforms, but he also gets a lot of just being able to run up freely and hit him.
Yeah, this probably works good for Salvo too, who, man. So, Salvo, one of Salvo's bad habits is landing into his opponents, and Lars has been really capitalizing on that, both in Game 1 and Game 2 here. Salvo really relies on people not being disciplined with holding their shield, and like, getting opened up into his comes. Oh my god, that kill.
Yeah. I'm surprised as you are.
I'm wondering if it was missed the eye there. Salvo maybe got surprised there too. Oh, he's not even going. You know he's taking it serious. He's not going for the taunts. And there we go. If you land on the stage, Salvo hits that every time. And this is already going 100 times better than game 1.
Yeah, you were talking about it too. It's like with both players landing in front of each other. And you see what I was talking about before, though.
It's happening.
It's happening. But Bowser can't armor through that. If you notice a little bit, he was trying to squeak out. Alar was trying to squeak out up B's out of the combo because he can't armor through it.
Oh no, Salvo air dodged off the ground there instead of, I think, trying to land and roll or tech. Still though, I mean, looking all right for Salvo. He's one good hit away from this game being over, but he's got to be careful. He doesn't have a jump here, and Lars knows it. Lars just ends the game. Oh my god, killer instinct from Lars. The second there was no jump, he knew. He read it.
Lethal. He definitely did. You know, I had all these analytical thoughts about this match. Man, they both have dangerous B's out of shield. We're going to see a lot of these players. Nah, shut up, Chai. So watch Salvo lose. That's what you're doing today.
Why does the match like this always come at the start of the night, Chai? This is the match I need at like 8 p.m. when there's a decent chance we're starting to run behind schedule. At the very least, not the literal first match. Where it's like, this is always a chance. This is the match you're hoping to get to put you back on schedule. But instead, Lars coming out and reminding everyone why he made top 8 last season. And
yeah, he's 2-8, not washed.
2-8, not washed indeed. Well played, Lars. So that's going to do it for that match, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes with KK versus Duds. Oh my god, KK versus Duds. Stay tuned. Alright, Baddy Smash, welcome back to our second match of the night. We have... The battle is about to start. I'm actually panicking. A little bit. There we go, folks. The battle is about to start. And even the game had to hype this one up because we've got KK, we've got Duds. And I am... ready for more gameplay than I saw in the first series tonight. How are you, Shy?
I am so excited to watch this. Of all the matches, this is one of the all-time rivalries within Baddy League. This is just going to be an absolute joy.
Yeah, you know, probably extra personal. Duds recently had to relive one of his all-time great Baddy Smash losses as I finally worked on publishing the next part of my top 10 list. And, you know, Duds is always looking for revenge, and he's going to start by getting it. A beautiful first stock from Duds.
Just wait a minute, though.
KK's too low.
KK? Who took away the controller from KK? Reaver, did you come all the way to Wisconsin from Ohio?
Yeah, this is, wow. It is rare that you see KK go down like this, but at the same time, I've also seen KK run games back like this.
You're right, and he's definitely already starting to play neutral pretty safely. He's starting to use some of those max space down tilts, and then as soon as I say that, he throws out an up B in neutral right in front of his Dud's face. I don't know what's going on with KK right now.
KK plays for reads a lot. I'll give him that. There's going to be a shield break. Duds is dead to everything here, so we'll get the first kill of the game here. But still an uphill battle for the reigning champ.
Now, we'll see if Duds can do this. I don't think it's in his element, but if I was him right now, I would probably just hold off on hitting him. Just play more patient around him. You have a whole stock ahead of him. You could wait for a confirm and just kill him that way.
The one thing Duds needs to watch for here is don't give KK the chance for something easy while KK has all this rage. That's something we've seen KK fall into, and yeah, there you go. You wait for him to eventually make a bad landing, and you hit him with the F smash. And Duds, off to a 1-0 match.
That didn't look close.
That was not close.
That was weirdly not close.
Well, here's the thing. When Salvo plays a game that's not close, we go, haha, Salvo. When KK and Duds play a game that's not close, we go, well, it's a best of 3. There's a lot of games left to be played. KK looked like he was, you know, after that terrible start, at least looked like he was playing even down the stretch. So, as a viewer, you know, you're hoping that carries over in the game too. I'm not ruling anything out. KK is not the kind of guy to get rattled by losing a game.
It's wild. I'm sure you've talked to him after events before, but he gets super. If he was in a close match, he's not rattled during it. He's rattled after you just claps your cheeks and like, man, I was so shaken up. I was too nervous. I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
It's one of those things.
You just reverse 3-stocked me.
Almost every competitor overstates that when they come out and they're like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. It's like, I don't care how you felt, I care how you played. And guess what? You don't play nervous, and that's what counts. So that's where I'm at with KK. He's still young. Maybe he's still figuring this all out about himself, but at some point I think he's going to realize he plays well under pressure.
I'm only upset, Twitch chat. Does anyone know the set count between these two? IRL? Don't know. In Baddy Smash, I think Duds has not beat KK in Baddy Smash.
Yeah,
I think he's come close remarkably. Every single time they've fought, I think it's been like a very close set, but I don't think he's taken it over him yet.
I want to say these two like always manage to dodge each other in the brackets, like in the last few seasons as well. I'm gonna see if I can find it here. Baddy Smash 5 playoffs. KK beat Duds in the losers semifinal 3-1 last season. And KK beat Duds 3-0 in the winners final in season 4. So I am completely wrong. Actually, they've played each other in the bracket every single season. KK has done pretty well most of the time. I don't know what their set count is in group stages, and honestly, with these two players, I don't really care what happens in the group stages because we know they both have a propensity for toying around a bit in the group stage, I think you'd say.
Yeah, but it looks like they're not fooling around here. Going back to the same characters. And let's see how KK rebounds after that shocking Game 1 loss.
Yeah, excited to see Duds here on this Falco. I always love when he's playing this, and I think there's always a question in the bracket. It's like, what is Duds actually maining this season? And this is the first match, I think, where it's like, okay, this is 100% him putting his money where his mouth is, and it's going to be Falco.
Commissioner Swift, why did we allow when this is one of the Battlefield alterations?
Why not?
It doesn't break the Z-axis, it breaks the bad music axis.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of if people do something they deserve hate for, you should give them hate. So make sure you at what was probably Duds? I don't know. This doesn't seem like something KK would pick, but also it might be KK, who is fine here. No, Duds! Oh, it's your turn to miss the recovery! Oh!
And he flew too close to the sun, and now he's down to stock against KK in Game 2.
And I think that was Duds. He was trying to dodge the off-the-ledge down air from KK that KK is so clean with executing. But he went too far out, because he could have recovered there. That was an actual flub from Duds, as he was trying to play it a little too precise. KK, now watch out, KK. As I was saying last game, when he's got all this rage, he can be really dangerous. There's a lot of ways Donkey Kong can kill you here. And we'll see here, he's... Nope, not gonna be able to get it. Oh, is this it? Yes, it is! You want kill confirms, you get kill confirms. And I just told you, I don't even think he did it in the rage there, but it's
Why? He just took it in the face! There are domestic shelters where if that happens to you too much, you can go to Duds. It's okay.
Oh, man. Well, I said I didn't think KK was going to be rattled by what happened in Game 1, and it looks like we're right, because this is clean KK! Good game, ladies and gentlemen! We're going to Game 3!
Oh, boy. What is going on tonight? What's in the water right now? What's going on?
I mean, this is just
That's
high-level
weird.
Smash sometimes. It can be really swingy. Especially the way KK plays. If KK were, like, a PGR player, he's a guy that would 3-stock and get 3-stocked regularly. That's just, he plays with so many big reads and explosive chains, and when it works, and when it doesn't work, you know?
So he's like the goblin of Baddy Smash, except he's not a jerk.
I don't know, man. He played Pit and Dark Pit against me last week. I think KK is firmly in the jerk category right now. That was incredibly disrespectful. Hey, KK's dad, if you're watching right now, tell your son to play his main against me. He hurt my feelings last week.
If KK's dad is watching, you raised a good kid, and I hope you can tell him that there are great ways to take out your frustrations in life, some of which include bodying old men in video games.
Oh, man. Okay, I've been 30 for a month. I am not an old man, Chai. I am the oldest man on my team at work, though, which makes me feel like an old man every day. You think Duds is going to swap here?
I don't think so. I firmly believe he knows what he saw in Game 1. He knows that he can do it. I think he's going to stay.
I hope so. I like his Falco. I think this is a good matchup for him. I think he just got a couple of times there. I think you play it for Game 3. At the end of the day, this is only the 2-0 rounds. Both of these guys still overwhelmingly in control of their own destiny to make the top 8. But, I mean, there's so many stacked players, it's like getting one of the top 2 seeds may not even matter that much, because like you could still draw an Alchemy or a Candy super early in your brackets. So, obviously both of these players would love to be done for the Swiss stage, you know, enjoy your week off next week, but this is not a life or death match for these guys. So I hope they stick with playing good Smash instead of stressing out.
I definitely agree on that one. Definitely agree. And I definitely agree with Candy Jack. Falco is known worldwide for beating heavies, but KK is known in this small community-wide for defying all logic of what heavies are supposed to do. If you were to tell someone who's only watched Baddy Smash that Donkey Kong's actually a bottom tier character, I don't think anyone would believe you.
Alright, so here we are. Game 3, same characters. Where are we going with the stage?
Now this is Duds' pick, and Duds is going for the wrong choice in my opinion.
Okay, guys, let me tell you something about stage picking. You gotta pick the fucking song. You can't end up with the fucking victory music on Castle Siege. Also, is it just like this seems like a terrible stage choice out of Duds? Like an actually terrible stage
100%. As someone who made this accident oopsie doopsie last week, heavies, sure, they might have, if they have projectiles, it might be a bad spot for them, but if they are just a heavy, and mobility is one of the things they might not have, a tiny ground floor stage with easy side blast zones and a very low spike box is DK heaven.
Yeah, I don't know if Duds is thinking he can get some good combos off these platforms, but I have to think like, oh, what a parry! But he doesn't get the follow-up. But I think whatever the ground is going to do to disrupt Duds' laser is going to be more impactful than whatever he can do off these platforms. But despite thinking that, Duds does take the early lead here. Oh, beautiful on KK though. Duds, dead? No, almost dead. Man, dead? No, dead. Not dead. Good air dodge.
And Duds coming in with the high-flying combos.
I'm loving this out of Duds. He's done a good job of crossing KK up a few times, turning it small moments into bigger punishes here. And Duds in a lot of control here, but not as much control as we saw in game 1. And KK holding on. Does he make it back? Yes, he does. And there is the spike. And now, once again, what have I been saying all series long? KK's got the rage. What is he going to do with it?
Hopefully Duds can not get hit by a big punch like that. You know, I try to think of something.
Is he dead?
He just gets hit.
His fingertips breezed past him there. Duds is so lucky that was just barely out of range. And Duds,
And he hits him.
keeping it nice, keeping it in the lead.
This is intense. I keep on thinking Duds is definitely going to win this with the way the match is going, but at the same time, this is Castle Siege, this is KK, this is not even close to over.
If KK was going to take 2 stocks in the span of 15 seconds, would you be shot? Oh, Duds with the beautiful mash out. I think KK could have tossed him before that, but he thought he had all the time in the world. And now, Duds is dangerously close here to taking the 3. Oh! Whoa! Duds is playing with fire. And eventually, if you do that, you get burned.
I'd just like to say that half of the stock's taken at this percent. The person who took the stock was at 69%.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly nice set, an incredibly nice game 3. And now, Good job out of KK, not panicking there, waited to get up. Now, these guys are playing. This is so much patience out of KK, good jabs out of Duds, but will KK get reads here? Duds in disadvantage right now. He could die to a lot of things here. Both of these guys could die to a lot of things here. The punch misses, that's big. Not like in some of these options Duds is taking when KK is on the ledge. Oh no! Duds! You picked!
Did he side B?
Did he side B or did he just drift? I'm watching on the replay. He just drifted! You picked this stage and you drifted off of the blast zone!
Oh man.
You picked this stage and you drifted off of the blast zone! Duds!
Well, another game in the books.
Alright, Baddy Smash, welcome back to our third match of the night. I have come down, but only for a moment, because I don't stay down. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Candy Jack, we've got Wellens, our last 2-0 matchup of the night. One of these guys playing to join the defending champion, Mr. Kong himself, at the top seeds of the top 8 playoffs. One of these guys playing to still be playing in the Swiss along with Duds.
I'm really excited to see this one, Swift, for one reason and one reason alone, and that these two players, having played against them so many times, the one thing I know about them is that they play projectile characters, but are 100% not afraid to scrap. So I'm going to see this being a lot more exciting than what a projectile versus projectile death off the top may look like.
Yeah, well, Wellens here with the clean start here, not feeling a lot of pressure from the Candy, and this is a big game for Wellens, right? Like, if the hype is real, I want to see what he's got here against Candy, who generally plays pretty clean, and generally he beats you if he's better than you, just straight up, almost every time. So I'm really excited to see here how Wellens stacks up in this one. Oh my god. Folks, I am happy to announce I have only been 2 hours since I got my coffee and I'm almost done with it. We're gonna make it, folks. Just like Wellens gonna make it back to the stage here. And Wellens just looking really, really good so far. Oh, beautiful bomb play though!
Not a beautiful bomb play as well, but not only that, but beautiful, beautiful awareness from Wellens, knowing that Candy has to bomb recover.
Yeah, a clean full stock here in the lead for the Wellens. So we'll see here. What is Candy got up his sleeve to run things back? When I think of Candy, I don't think of KK and pulling off big stock recoveries. I think of him slowly chipping away at people. And this is starting to look like... this is starting to look like he's kind of getting bodied here in game 1. But we'll see if Candy's got something up his sleeve here. One thing I'm noticing, Candy, when he's getting into advantage, he's not really finding opportunities to chase onto Wellens much. Things where I'm used to seeing him open his opponent up a little more. It feels like he's really playing safer than I feel like I normally see out of him. And maybe that's just because I'm biased because he's bodying me, so I always get opened up by him. But as I say, that Candy is starting to string some momentum together here. You know,
now,
he does things right.
One thing that's important to note about Candy, along with, I'd say, Kaiser, Duds, KK, are players who are known for adapting to their players later in games. Candy has not played against a K-Roll like this in a long time, so I have a feeling I see Wellens winning this one. I want to see what Game 3 looks like, because I can almost guarantee we're going to have one.
Well, I hope you're right, because if these are our back-to-back potential deep playoff previews, I want to see as much of it as we can. So, I hope well, we'll see. I'm not going to start rooting for anything yet because there is still a game here. Candy still has the rage. We'll see what he can do with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce after 3 years of playing this game nonstop, KK has said rage around me enough times that I finally typically remember it's a mechanic. And Candy, actually, this is looking good. Candy's jacking off right now.
I don't know how to respond to that. I'm just going to let the air hang a little longer.
It's a masturbation joke, Chai. Get it? Because his name is Candy Jack. And Candy has got to be careful not to jack it into his own face right here. Do not, Duds, do not jump off that blast zone. You need to yeet that crock, and oh no! Instead, Wellens is going to yeet that cock straight off the left side. And that is a 1-0 for Wellens. Oh my god, I don't have to swear one up there. I always
yeah,
something.
Also, that jacking did end a little prematurely there. It looked like he was going to bring back that game. But as I was saying before, this is a person who can adapt very, very, very well. Wellens, good showing, though.
Yeah,
everyone. I think he is like right next to KK, that one player who was hyped up coming into the season and actually lived up to that potential.
Yeah, Wellens good. That's not a bold take. It is just it is a fact at this point. And anyone that has doubted it to this point, I do not think has doubted it anymore. And that's kind of the beauty of watching these guys work their way up through Swiss. You get to see the hype build, you know, all season long until we start getting into these big games down the wire. And it's like, yeah, he deserves to be here, and he's living up to it. So we'll see here what we're going to get in game 2. So you know Wellens a bit better than I do. Not that I would expect him to swap here, but he does play some other characters at a pretty high level, right?
Yeah, he has a very, very, very good Pokemon trainer. And he, much like a lot of our other heavy players, just play the cast of heavies fairly well. He's got that heavy mindset, that heavy game mentality, but also has a very good Pokemon trainer and primarily a really, really good Charizard that comes with it. But he can use all of them pretty well. I don't see him changing the Pokemon trainer. I think he's going to stick to K. Rool, but we'll see.
Alright, so as expected, we got the Croc going up against the Hero of Time here. Is Link still the Hero of Time? I guess not. That's just the... He's really only the Hero of Time in the Ocarina timeline. You're the Hero of Hyrule, I guess, Link. Probably. There's no bad ending timeline for Breath of the Wild, is there? I don't know, man. Zelda is... It's hard to keep track of it all.
I think you'd actually enjoy it less if you try to keep track of it.
As far as I'm concerned, the only two canon Zelda games are Ocarina and Majora's Mask. And Super Smash Bros. Right? Ultimate. Okay, so, on to this game. Where Candy is picking up where he was close to leaving off here. He's got all the momentum early. Now we'll see here. Oh! All the momentum! Oh, wait, he gets back.
I thought he got bamboozled right there.
Same, man. This is why I'm playing, I'm only gonna be one round down if this guy loses. I don't have to shit on myself. I'm almost as good as Candy Jack. Let's go. AJ has 0, folks. Oh, God. Nope. Candy Jack looking like AJ has 0 out there. Bad down air straight into the smash out of the heavy. And I take back anything good I said about him or myself. Oh, no.
This is so uncharacteristic out of Candy, too. If you go back and try to find... I've never seen him use this move, that down air, ever that much.
Yeah, I wonder if he just feels like in this matchup that he wins. Like, Croc can't challenge him a whole lot there unless it misses. If you don't land in his shield, then you're in the danger zone like we just saw. And so we'll see here. Candy is kind of weaning himself off that move, so we'll hope it stays that way. As I can tell you...
Go ahead. No, he's been very patient around K. Rool Cannonball, and that's the #1 thing you'll notice about players who play this matchup well and people who do not play it well, is how do they play around the suck and the shot. And so far, he hasn't taken too much from it.
Yeah, but this is the stereotypical Croc game plan going here, which is just Unga Bunga, live to 180% before you finally die. Candy is working a lot harder than Wellens here, but it's not that one-sided of a game right now. He's, maybe 2 good strings away from evening this one up, if he can find them. But I'm liking this chip damage coming out of Wellens right now. Oh, no jump.
Great
attack from Beautiful attack out of Candy. I was dead there. Oh, does he have something here? I get too excited. I've been brutalized by KK so many times off the stage, but it does not matter. Wellens here, taking the stock advantage. He did this last game. Can he clean this one up again?
Hell yeah, man. Be excited. This is what might be a grand final set preview.
So if this is a grand final set,
it could be.
Is Wellens, does Wellens get to walk out of this feeling like he's going to be the champ? Because, I have Candy. We'll see here. He's got a long way to go. He is chipping things away, though. Come on, Candy. You know you are a degenerate Link player. Embrace your degeneracy.
He's starting to spam Nair. We might be getting there.
What? That looked like a miss input. And off the top, I don't even know if he DI'd there because I think he didn't think he was going to die. And neither did I! And thus, Candy and I are
Damn.
both wrong. Candy dies off the top, and that is a fat 2-0 from Wellens, who is going to join the reigning champion, Mr. KK, as our 2 top seeds in the top 8.
And the DK Congo Island, they're having fun over there. They got their boys, they got the rare team hanging out in the top 2 players in this division, in this group so far.
Alright, folks, so that's going to do it for this match. Let me double check the schedule here. We're going to have, Albino Joe versus Lars coming up next. This should be pretty good. So, you know the drill. Don't touch that browser. We'll be back in soon. Alright, Baddy Smash, welcome back. We've got Lars, we've got Albino Joe, you've got AJS0, and joining me for his debut for the evening is going to be Mr. Candy Jack.
Hey, good to be here.
It's good to have you. After we spent 2.5 hours at Caster Camp the other night, I am ready to see peak performance out of both of us.
Well, hopefully they give us a good game to commentate then.
Yeah, there's been some good and some not good on stream so far. Sometimes simultaneously, depending on how you feel about the last time we saw Lars on stream, which was explosive. And I don't think Albino Joe is going to bust her out the same way Salvo did.
No, I think it would be really hard to bust her out exactly the same way. Looks like he's already doing better. Never mind, I take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't talk about caster curses the other night. That was what we were missing.
I think that's my first one ever.
Well, welcome. That's a kind of like the moments when you're a caster is when you get your first real one. So,
I mean, right there, that up smash hitting below ledge. That's my favorite meme of all time. That try explaining to people if they're playing melee that the best part about this move that hits all the way in the sky is that it hits below ledge.
Yeah, Albino Joe knows how to be a dirty up smash spammer. We'll see here. Oh, he's really trying to play the mash game, and now Explosive Flame going to... Oh, Bowser, too big.
Bowser's a big boy.
Oh.
Now, Albino Joe just loves those pummels. Just absolutely just loves pummeling for days. One more will do it.
And drops his shield early. And Albino Joe keeping this pretty close. Yeah, Albino Joe, one of his favorite mix-ups actually, like there at the ledge. I think he likes to see if he can catch somebody mashing so hard they like fudge an input, breaking out of the grab, and then going for another punish afterwards.
Yeah, it speaks to like who he's used to playing against, because like there's definitely friend groups that you have where that just
works. And
friend groups where you have where that works too.
Yeah, you know, some people tech those, but those people are not currently playing, I think. Beautiful out of Albino Joe, and this is what Albino Joe does, man. You spend half a game thinking he's gonna lose, and then suddenly he's in the lead. He's dropping bad counters, he's not getting punished, he's got Bowser off the stage, he's got all the momentum in the world. He's dropping more bad counters, come on, Joe!
The counter count is insane right now, but he's not getting punished for any of them, so as long as they're free. Excellent down air. An excellent down air to go pop him straight up.
Yeah, Joe mistiming that up air there, which I'm actually amazed that Lars went for it after being hit out of it once, but you know what we say, if it works, you can't criticize it.
Right. Lars is just getting eaten alive by these multi-hit moves, and I'm just wondering if he can hold his shield long enough to make something happen. He's starting to find some momentum.
Yeah, I mean, it's still what we say when the heavies are in the game, as long as the stocks are even, right?
Right, because yeah, he really is just one forward smash away from destroying this light character.
Yeah, Joe, he always likes to take these aggressive recoveries. He doesn't go to the ledge very often because I don't think he has enough faith in his teleport skills. And Lars, I want to see him try to punish that. There we go, wait him out. Doesn't get the punch there.
That's actually what you're supposed to do with Palutena. She's one of the few characters where if you can recover, watch just straight to center stage instead of having to go with the ledge, why not?
Alright, so here we go.
Just so confused.
Joey does not play. Oh, is this it? No, Joey has the DI.
One forward air away.
Oh, he lands in his face! He conditioned him! Oh, that was dog shit. Well,
So far ahead. Look what happened.
that was a bad counter.
That was a bad counter. What was that? Like the 9th one in a row? Finally, he just punishes him for it.
That's
Straight off the top like that.
a lot of the time when people are counter spammers, that's how it goes. It's the whole time you're sitting there watching the match going, okay, man, but if he gets punished for this, it's going to be big. But he gets away with it, gets away with it. And then finally, the end of the game, he doesn't get away with it the one time it counts. And this is what Lars does. Let me, get the scoreboard right here, folks. Lars gets it right the one time, and he's going to take the 1-0 lead as the entire Baddy Overwatch League is here to cheer him on.
So we got a pretty high viewer count today.
Oh, fuck, did I forget to do a bet? God damn it, I had the fucking tab up and everything. Sorry, folks. I know the betters all come out every time Lars is playing, and I missed this match both times.
Ouch. Going back to the counters, though, did Joey hit a counter last game?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And I don't think you want to use them that often against the Bowser anyways, because he's not, like, chucking out the fast moves where you're going to bait him with the counter. Like, he's going for grabs half the time, and it's slow moves another half the time.
Yeah, I feel like you need those reaction counters, because what are you going to do? Bowser throws out forward smash fast enough? I don't think so.
You know what? It's not the first time we've done it this season. Folks, you're getting a bet.
That mid-set bet is a good call. I was wondering if you're going to go straight for the normal bet, or if you're going to try to make a spicy bet.
Alright, folks, you got 60 seconds on the count. I started it before this game. It can't be as bad as that time Joey opened the bet on me and Hunkletune, and I 3-stocked him before, I 0-to-deathed him before he finished his intro.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Went straight into the Baddy Smash 0-to-death counters. Straight to E-Smash with it. Alright, no character swaps. I don't think anyone's surprised.
No. So, game 2, Albino Joe Lars. Both of these guys, what are we in? One round? Yeah, we're in the 1-1 round. So this is, this is pretty important. You're playing to have a lot of wiggle room in how you close out this Swiss stages. Both of these guys would like to make the top 8s.
Yeah, and it's fun too, because they both kind of crawled here. And it's just great to see them playing, and it feels like they're playing like pretty well this game too. Albino Joe did well even with all his counters.
Yeah, I would actually say the shocking thing to me, I thought the last game was one of the worst games Albino Joe has played recently, and he still took it so down to the wire.
That was nutty. You know that back air that she has there? Oh my gosh. They're being real spicy right now.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody grab Bowser out of a smash like that before. Oh, the tip was almost enough. Albino Joe.
Okay.
Somebody clip that. I'm still like,
dude, I play Link. You're not even allowed to do that. I don't have grab range.
Okay, so I'm liking this out of Joe. He's conditioned Lars to expect him to land, like teleport to mid-stage, and he's abused that a few times now to land in his face for a punish.
Neither of these guys are doing anything useful off stage, though. That was an interesting bait. I'm gonna call it a bait, not an accident.
I'm gonna say,
a happy little accident.
if Albano Joe could play off stage well, he would be like a top 3 player in Baddy Smash.
I'm not trying to mid-set coach him, but if he walked off stage and nared, this would be over.
Well, it's okay. You could post-set coach him because he's not gonna see this until afterwards.
Rest in pepperoni.
We got an even game, folks. Let's go. I will give it to Albano Joe. He's an entertainer. He will play down or up to anybody's level as necessary to make sure the stream is always having a good time.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate his gameplay style because, like, it looks really bad to me. Like,
yes, he gets one!
He gets one.
Go fuck
he does
yourself,
a lot of things that just look, that just look bad. But he does make it work, and he's not like just strictly picking bad options. He's doing a lot of good things too. But it's almost like style points.
Yeah, no, I agree. Albano Joe, he does not play this character by the textbook, and there is good and there is bad to the way he does it. And that's what embodies Baddy Smash.
Albano Joe is the baddie.
Oh, and there it is.
That's so crazy. He is not scared of that forward smash at all.
This man, I said it a week ago. This is not a life or death tournament to Albano Joe. To him, it's, hey, I'm gonna go have fun and try to win some games on stream with my boys. And that is all Baddy Smash is to him. He always plays so unchained when he is on stream. It's like, and you know he's feeling himself right now because he doesn't talk very often.
See it. There it is. I'll call it an even game. What's 46% on Bowser?
Okay, we'll see. Can Albano Joe get the loops, or will Lars make this a 2-0?
That's a lot of damage. That was spicy. They're just right there. These explosive flames are just so on point. He's got so many of them in a row.
Yeah, the Albano Joe bread and butter. It's a true combo as long as you don't miss.
Oh no! Out of the park! Completely destroyed. He wasn't scared of that forward smash the whole game, but there it is. Playing him.
I wasn't ready for this game to end like that. It was abrupt. Albano Joe with the 498 damage given and a loss. And
I wish I could pay some channel points to give them 2 stacks each.
Oh, congrats Lars with the fat 2-0.
Not washed.
Not
Is that
washed
it? He means
confirmed. Yeah, he is now 2-1 in the Swiss stage and 1 win away from moving back to the top 8 in consecutive seasons.
What a complete opposite of last season, by the way.
Not washed indeed. So, alright folks, that's going to do it for us here. We got Blaze versus Head Reaver coming up soon, but before that, we will have our first stream swap of the night. So Albano Joe will be taking over for me in a sec here. So, as you probably are aware, folks, but in case you don't remember, if you see the stream go down in a sec, just give it a moment and then F5, and we will see you there.